Hello from the Transportation and Ticket Center. So myself and Brennan are here to ride TRON. We are doing a cast member preview. We have to go check in all the way down there at the very end of the Transportation and Ticket Center, get a wristband, and then head over to Magic Kingdom. This is a special event because TRON does not open up until April 4th, which is in about 2 months from now. So we're getting a little preview of it. So we got our wristbands right back there. Now we're heading over to the monorail to take that to Magic Kingdom to ride TRON. So I presume that we're going to have a particular entrance just for us to get into Magic Kingdom today. All right, we have made it to Magic Kingdom, but it does not look that busy right now. So now we just need to try to find an event entrance, which is, there it is, presumably over there. So that was pretty easy. We just had to show off our wristbands, and we are now in the park heading back to Space Mountain to check in for our TRON time. So our time for TRON is from 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock, which I chose that specifically to maybe get a nighttime or a sunset ride on TRON. So we're heading back there right now. It's about 4:30. What's pretty interesting is that we did not need a park reservation today. We just needed to show our wristbands. So technically for this experience at Magic Kingdom, we're supposed to head directly back to TRON and ride that and then leave.
That's a lot of trust in people.
There's a cavalcade coming on Main Street, the 50th anniversary cavalcade, which again is only going to be happening presumably for another couple of months or so, unless they incorporate this into the 100th anniversary of Disney. So our time slot starts again in about 15 minutes. I'm sure we're going to be able to actually check in over here and then maybe explore TRON a little bit before we actually ride. So we both thought it was a little bit quieter at Magic Kingdom today, but getting back to Tomorrowland, I don't think so. So where we're going, presumably, is right over here where those edges are. And we're going to be going around what used to be the Tomorrowland Light Power Company gift shop, and then over to TRON. This is pretty cool, just walking alongside the Tomorrowland Speedway, heading all the way back to TRON. They're definitely still working on this gift shop here, but here we go. Brenna, we haven't done this in years. Isn't this cool? When I say we haven't done this in years, I mean that we haven't walked in this direction. There used to be a pathway that connected all the way back to Fantasyland, and we have not been able to take that pathway.
I miss that smoking area.
Do you?
No.
I mean, it was quiet. Everyone's waiting to take a picture with the TRON sign right here. So right now the line is incredibly long to take a picture, so we are exploring as much as we can before heading up to go to our time for TRON. This is going to be the new Storybook Circus walkway, which is currently open at the moment. All right, so we're trying to decide if this is the walkway over here next to the Speedway. Well, what is this walkway to then? Oh my God, there it goes. Oh, there's nobody on that one. Oh no. Yeah, so this is it. That's the Barnstormer. We can walk all the way over there, I think.
There's at least a clean shaded path.
Oh, this is great. I'll definitely be wanting to hang out over here for sure. Isn't this incredibly cool? This is the launch right here. And this is the only outdoor portion of the ride, it looks like. So that is the Barnstormer right there. And that's Storybook Circus. And this is the pathway that connects over to Tomorrowland. There's TRON. Again, there's no one on it. I wonder if they're recovering from downtime. But this is such a nice, pleasant little walkway over here. Isn't this cool?
Huh?
Isn't this cool?
It is. They keep sending empty trains though, so I'm trying not to get nervous.
So the train just blew its horn back there, which means it's going by pretty much right here, I think, which is neat. Okay, so we need to head up here to go get a time, or to go redeem our time. All right, there are people on it now, but not a lot of people at all. Wow. So this might just be like a maintenance. There's nobody on that one either. Wow. This might just be like a maintenance cast member pathway. I guess you know that's the maintenance barn for Barnstormer, and then the Speedway is right here. And everyone's taking pictures over here with the identity discs, the light discs that they use in TRON. So that's where we just were, right down there, and we are heading up the ramp towards the entrance of TRON. It's getting very close to our time to ride this. And just judging by the amount of people that are currently on the trains, we might not have to wait that long for it, which is awesome. There's a design on the canopy here that Brenna pointed out, which is super cool. And there's the Speedway just right next to us with a castle in the background. So we came from over here, right up the ramp. Presumably this is the entrance to TRON. There's Space Mountain in the background. Then there's also this area right over here. It's going to be us in just a few minutes. So this is where it goes outside and then back inside, I think. There's Storybook Circus, which is the top of one of the tents over there. There's another train. Speaking of trains, I just heard it. It's going to go by that window down there, I'm pretty positive. Which is pretty cool. I don't know if we can go down there, but I guess we're going to find out. trains go up into this entry point back into the building, which this was closed off for a pretty long time while they were constructing this. What do you think? Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Are you excited for this?
Yeah.
This has been almost 5 years in the making of just waiting for this to open.
Right?
So we're going to enter right over here into the queue, but I wanted to come over to this portion of this area because you can sort of see the Barnstormer right there, just right over the ledge. And this is where the train passes by right there, which you'll be able to see that from down here as well. And then they'll be removing these like planters at some point. The new Spaceship Earth, where we are, is also incredible. Just right here. And then there's the walkway right down there too, so we're gonna start this. It would be so cool if we were able to ride in the front row, wouldn't it? Maybe we can request it, we'll see. That's where we checked in, right over there, and I have this GoPro chest mount because allegedly, apparently, these are the only types of devices that are approved in order to actually ride this and record. It's not a necessity to record this, but I thought, you know what, why not? Maybe just our first time I could just capture our experience because this will not be a situation going forward. But riding over here to ride. All right, so we've gotten in line. We're heading inside TRON. That's the entrance straight ahead, and this is the test seat right over here. So this looks like this is the 5 o'clock crowd that has started to accumulate for TRON. So this is a 48-inch height requirement, and I believe that we're heading through the lightning lane entrance right now to go to the low platform. All right, so we've started the move, and we are heading inside. All right, so we're inside right now, waiting. Right into the next room, presumably. This is really cool.
TRON Lightcycle Run is a thrilling, high-speed roller coaster type.
Please proceed inside once the doors are open.
Oh, we're heading inside.
Make sharp turns with sudden drops and stops.
What is happening right now?
Users, prepare to be digitized into the world of TRON.
Team Blue, welcome to the grid. Proceed to gates.
Oh, now we're heading back up to that door. Oh my god. What? I've avoided spoilers for this ride for so long, and now finally being able to walk in here and do this and see this. That like little pre-show was just right back there. Looks like this is the launch outside, presumably. And we're heading, I guess, to the lockers. I guess, because no loose articles are allowed on this ride, with the exception of this, and we did get confirmation on that. Oh, here comes the new Lightcycle. So now we're walking in through this room right here. It's going to be interesting once this ride actually opens. And this entire space is probably filled with people. So the next room is the locker room. So I guess we're opening up a locker. We're going to have to put this camera into the locker, and I'll be switching over to this probably in just a minute. I think I can bring my phone because there is like a phone area, I think, on the actual Lightcycle. All right, so on my phone right now, there's a platform right over there, a loading platform, and then there's another one right over here. I currently have my chest mounts on my chest, which I've never used before, so I'm a little bit nervous about, but I'm excited. Okay, so I think I can put my phone in here.
Straight down towards your body.
Oh wow. So my phone is right in here, and we are in an actual Lightcycle bike, even though we are in the back row. So they do have modified seating, but I guess not on every single bike or every single train. Oh my god.
Prepare for Team Blue Lightcycle Run upload sequence. Initiate in 3, 2, 1. Caesars, a championship performance and victory for Team Blue.
We did it, Brennan. We rode TRON.
Oh, that was cool.
Users,
That was incredible. That was so much fun. That was our train right there. This was my setup right here on my chest. So these are the lockers and they're double-sided. So we need to try to find ours. It's like Velocicoaster over at Islands of Adventure. And we just got our stuff out of the locker. Back on the regular camera. This is not the most thematic hallway.
Oh,
We're
especially up ahead.
heading out of. Yeah, look at this. There's still a ton of construction going on back over here. And this was just so weird to wear. We're presuming that that might be the gift shop. The sun is starting to set. It looks absolutely beautiful right now. Is this the launch right here? I think so, right? No, this is the other side of... Right, okay. This is the exit.
Can we get in again?
I don't know. So that's the entrance right there. This is where we were earlier because this is where it goes back inside the building way up there, which that was really cool to get to see that. So now I do wonder if they're allowing multiple rides on this because they have sort of inconsistently been allowing that apparently with cast member previews. That is a pretty cool shot of the castle way over there. So we're going to get in line, I guess, and just ask if we can ride again. This is the moment of truth. Whether or not we're going to be allowed to ride multiple times, I guess we'll see. Yes, we were allowed to ride again. Looks like it's a little bit longer of a line now, but we are okay with that. So Brennan and I were talking, and we think that this is somewhat of a hybrid between, what did you say?
I said it felt like Rock and Roller Coaster, but on a Hagrid's motorbike with test track theming.
Okay, so now I think we're in the standby line. We're heading down this hallway again, which
TRON
is just so
Lightcycle
incredibly
Run
cool.
is a thrilling,
We're heading
high-speed
back into
roller
this
coaster type
room
ride
here.
in the
So now
dark.
we've done both rides.
Users being
Or both
warned.
sides of this.
Users, prepare to be digitized into the world of TRON.
Team Blue, welcome to the grid. Proceed to
Back
gates.
at the fish door. So now we've done both the standby and the lightning lane experiences, I guess. So now I'm a little bit confused in terms of which side we've done because over here seems like the longer side, so maybe that was the standby side and the side that we're on now is the lightning lane side. So I don't know. So now I'm not really sure because over there that's sort of like the longer side compared to this one, so maybe is that the standby side and this is the lightning lane side that we're on now? So now this is like a long hallway over to the lockers. I'm not totally sure. Do these look like touch point redemption scanners up here? Maybe? So I guess the side that we just came from was lightning lane, and then the other side that we did first, that was supposed to be the standby line, so that makes a lot more sense. So we're heading down to the load station yet again to ride Tron. Hooray! So the first time we did this, we rode in the back row, so let's see where we end up this time. Maybe the front row? I don't think they're taking requests. So they were taking front row request accommodations, so we are totally going to be in the next train.
It wasn't that bad of a wait.
No, not at all. So this is the loading procedure. Here we have to actually cross behind the train to get into the other side of the light cycle,
That's gonna mess a lot of people up.
which I think is interesting. And then even exiting the ride vehicle is a little bit different. So I'm going to cross behind the train here. So this little pouch here.
Prepare for Team Blue Lightcycle Run upload sequence.
Oh my god. The adrenaline. I'm sweating.
Initiate in 3, 2, 1.
We made it back. Woo! A little awkward. So it is definitely starting to illuminate the canopy because it's getting dark. It's very close to getting dark. Yeah, it's supposed to rain today. It was supposed to thunderstorm around this time, so we got very lucky. So we might try to ride one final time and maybe try to time it out where the canopy will be illuminated. It might take a little bit longer for it to get completely dark, but we're getting very close to the end of our preview time. Just look at this sunset right now and just all of these clouds, and then there's Space Mountain just right there. So this time I will not be recording whatsoever. I'll just be enjoying the ride. This will be an individual lightning lane when it opens, as well as virtual queue, which I know a lot of people are not the most excited about. So we just rode Tron for the third time in the back row again. Which is funny because both times we rode to the back row, we did not request it. We only requested the front row. This is the other side of presumably the exit out of the gift shop. And it sounds like the train is, well, both the Tron train and then the actual Disney World Railroad train coming by pretty much at the same time simultaneously. I don't know if this is like fully illuminated yet from the outside. So coming back around the corner where everyone is heading inside, it is absolutely going to rain here very soon. And it looks like this is the next group arriving for Tron.
Ooh, the line is long now.
Right now the line goes all the way down there, which is pretty incredible. This is over by the test seat here, which I'm not really going to show off because people actually need to use that to see if they can be accommodated or not onto this ride. I know that is a pretty big problem, I think, honestly, with this ride, is just how unaccommodating it is and just challenging.
I also feel bad that the test seat's like right there, like with the line right there where everybody can kind of just like watch you test yourself. Like,
it's uncomfortable.
yeah, we need to be better about test seat locations.
So with the weather like this, I was curious if this is going to be a ride that closes down due to the weather, because it is technically outside, but it's also covered. So I'm not incredibly sure how they're going to be dealing with this in terms of inclement weather. So it's starting to look really cool underneath the canopy right now, especially with the inclement weather in the background. And then sort of over here, which you can kind of see, is Storybook Circus. And we're waiting in line right now to do the identity disc photo opportunity. This is cool. It just turned orange because it's Team Blue versus Team Orange is sort of the, I think, the theme of the ride. And yeah, we're just trying to get our picture over here, which is, it's moving a little bit slowly. This is back over by the bathrooms, and then we exit way over there. And hopefully we make it out before this weather arrives very soon, probably. It's so interesting just what the canopy does. Just in correspondence with the light cycle, every time that it comes out, it does something different every single time, it seems. Look how dark it is. That is not what it's supposed to look like right now. That's what it's supposed to look like right now. That's what it is. That's what's on the way. I can't even talk and articulate today. So I just took my pictures, and now Brennan's going to be taking her pictures, and then we'll try to take them together. It's a really cool photo opportunity that we're doing here. That is so intimidating, those clouds. It is absolutely going to just downpour very soon, so we need to probably head out of here. Oh no! It's starting. No! We don't have umbrellas. So we will be back to do this, hopefully at some point, probably not until it opens, so it'll be a couple months, and then even then it's going to be virtual line, but we will be back because this was fun. Okay, so it's starting to rain a little bit, but I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to make it out before it really just starts to downpour. And then of course this is the Tron sign right over here, which everyone is taking a picture with. I think we're going to bypass this one for now because we really just wanted that photo, the photo opportunity that we just did in there. I can't even talk because I'm trying to get out of here because it's going to rain really bad in just a minute. So it's interesting because they're redoing this gift shop, which I thought was the intention of trying to combine that with Tron, but it does seem like they're going to have a Tron specific gift shop. See, look how nice the sunset looks heading in this direction because we're heading away from what is about to come. Hopefully we can make it back to the TTC. All right, I may have spoken too soon. It is definitely starting to rain. It's not terrible by any means, but we are nervous. This is the kind of a storm that you might not be able to wait out just due to how dark the clouds are, so we could wait around a little bit longer, but then we would definitely be stuck here. All right, we made it back to Main Street, USA, which we are heading down as expedited as possible to go to the monorail. I'm sure that there were definitely factors about Tron that we probably missed, just this being a preview and it not being fully technically open because it's a technical rehearsal just as a preview, but we got to really experience the majority of it, I think, easily. So far, I think we're okay. Definitely stopped raining. It was only just a drizzle earlier, and now it's not raining, but it will. This has been one of the quickest times that we've left Magic Kingdom. Oh, there goes the train. There's nobody on it, though, because the train closes early for the fireworks. So we at least made it to the monorail before it starts to pour down rain. The entire part of this exit is just going to be all about the weather, apparently. All right, we've made it back to the Transportation and Ticket Center, and it is still not raining. So we've almost made it back to the car, and I think we're going to beat the weather, which is phenomenally lucky. We got to ride Tron today, Brennan.
We got to ride it 3 times.
We got to ride it 3 times.
Twice
First
in the back.
the back row, then the front row, and then in the back again.
Yeah.
which was incredible. I just put this on just to showcase sort of what it looked like. I've never worn a chest mount before, but today was my excuse to wear it, and I got a little recording video footage of Tron.
I think it came out really good too.
I doubt I will. I'm not gonna say that I'm never going to bring it again, but this will not be like a casual item to bring with me into Magic Kingdom, because they, as of right now, they are pretty strict, and it's a little bit inconsistent from what I've gathered. But right now they are allegedly allowing this and only this, so no wrist mounts, no head mounts or anything. But ultimately the ride itself, it was fun. It is very short.
It is very short.
It is
fun.
So cool. I think we compared it to Rock and Roller Coaster, Hagrid's,
Yeah.
and Test Track, and it's also very short.
Yeah, I'd say the inside.
So is Rock and Roller Coaster.
The inside vibes of it are very Rock and Roller Coaster to me. The theming with like the Tron lights and everything is very much Test Track, because everyone said when Test Track redid it, it was very much like Tron, and now here we are. And then riding on the light cycle itself was like the motorbike Hagrid's. As a smaller person, I felt more comfortable actually just like riding like this, and I just kind of like
Versus
leaned
like holding onto the handlebars.
versus on holding to the handlebars, because I felt like I had to stretch out a lot. So I was very comfortable just like this on the ride with me.
I was comfortable just in general, so I enjoyed that, I think, aspect of it. It is not the most accommodating ride, easily, by far, I don't think. Okay, we're gonna cross the street because our car's over here. There's a tram that so far is not moving. Yes, so I didn't want to really go to that. I'm sure there are going to be other YouTube channels that do that a lot better than I probably could in terms of just how accommodating that kind of motorbike is. It is not very comfortable on the calves at all. There is a metal bar that goes behind your... Well, no, so it's not comfortable on the shins or the calves really, but there is a metal bar that goes behind the calves that I think a lot of people have a lot of trouble with.
And see, for me, I actually felt it was comfortable on my shins. Oddly enough.
Okay. They do have some modified seating, but it's not on every train from what I could gather, and there is a wait for it. So there were people waiting in line just to utilize the modified seating, and because we were in the back for our first and third rides on it, we did not get a modified seating seat at all. We just got a regular cycle. My arm is starting to hurt, so thank you for coming with us today to Magic Kingdom to finally get to experience Tron. I'm excited about the little pathway that's going to connect to Storybook Circus. I'm excited just to see what it looks like during the fireworks and other times of day. I'm out of breath.
Oh, I know, you're losing your voice.
Woo! All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you soon. Have a great day, and goodbye.
Goodbye.
Enter the grid.